When we were in Guatemala, we worked with the Servant's Heart Ministry. We lived in the Guatemala City area, and that's where the ministry is located. And we work with people from the dump, and we go outside to a town called Amatitlán, and we do VBSs there, and we work and do home visits with the people living there, where we get kind of one-on-one time. We can share some verses and pray for them.
You can tell God worked in both the kids' lives too, because you know, they'd come into the ministry just hopeless, and you know, you could see it in their face, just sad. And then they'd go to our VBS, or they would just have the feeling of just security in that building, and then they'd leave with the biggest smiles on their faces.
Well, during VBS, we sing the song Alleluia in Spanish. So, you know, one side stands up and sings Alleluia, and then the next side stands up and says Bendice a Dios, praise be the Lord. So, you know, and they more made it a competition, and so they were screaming it at each other, and like the translators had to get them to stop, because at the end of the song, they were still going. They didn't want to stop. They just wanted to sing Alleluia at the top of their lungs.
Last year I went to Lakeshore, Mississippi, where we did construction work for Hurricane Katrina victims. And this year I went to Tunica, Mississippi, where we had a vacation Bible school and did more witnessing.
We were doing this Bible school for in Tunica for the Kirby Estates community. And Mr. Spollander and I met a little girl, and we took her outside in the grass, and she had a few questions. We asked her if she knew Jesus. She said yes. And we asked her if she had accepted him into her heart, and she said yes, but I want to know more. And I said, so Jesus died on the cross to do what? And she said, to take care of us. And I said, no, to save us from our sins. And I said, 3 days later, what did he do? And she didn't know what Jesus did 3 days after his crucifixion. So we just sort of talked to her, and then she confirmed her exception.
During one of our vacation Bible schools in Tunica, Mississippi, I was coloring with a little girl, Kiana, and I asked her if she knew Jesus. She said she did, and then Alyssa Butner, who was also coloring with us, asked her if she had accepted Jesus into her heart. She said no, but she was ready to with us that day. As we were walking out to pray with her, another little girl, Jaslyn, followed us. She said she was also ready to accept Jesus with us. We all sat in a circle in the grass and prayed together. Then they asked Jesus into their hearts. I think God was trying to tell us how important it is to witness, even if we don't feel comfortable, that it might be saving someone, and that's more important than us feeling comfortable.